So I am taping the ankle. With the ankle, you tape an ankle just so the patient doesn't hurt themselves again, mostly during either a game or even practicing. It doesn't really matter which way you do the pre-wrap. I usually like to go over it twice just to make sure that you get every area of the ankle. So first, you want to use anchors. It doesn't really matter how many anchors you use. Today I'm going to be using either 3 or 4 anchors. So you start at the top, just to keep the pre-wrap on the skin. There's anchor number 1. There's number 2. And you want to keep the anchors about 1/2 on top of the previous anchor. And next, I'm going to be doing the stirrups. I'm going to be using 3 stirrups today, just so the ankle will stay in place. There's 1 anchor. And then I'm going to use another anchor just so the stirrup stays in place. And here's the second stirrup. And I'm going to use another anchor so that stirrup stays in place. And the third stirrup. And then a third anchor, just to keep everything in its place. Alright, so next I'm going to be doing figure 8s. That's what they're called. So you're going to start at the top, go around the ankle. You can come back up if you want to, and then start doing what we call a figure 8. Then go back down over by the ankle, come back up, and then do it again. Is that too tight? Okay. Every once in a while you want to ask your patient if it's too tight. If it is, then you'll have to redo it just so the foot doesn't lose blood, which it would start turning blue, which would not be a good thing. We're going to do 1 more figure 8 just so it stays in place. And then after this, we're going to be going into what's called a heel lock. So there's the third figure 8. And comes the heel lock. You want to go over by the heel and then come back up, go over to the other side of the heel, and then come back up, and then do it again, but to the other side of the heel. And rip the tape, and then we're going to do just 1 more heel lock, just so it stays in place. So you do the same thing, under, and then come over, And do it one more time to the other side. And you'll rip the tape in its place. And then just do a few more anchors, just so everything will stay in its place. I usually do about 3 anchors, starting at the bottom, then going to the top from there. That's anchor number 2. Here's the 3rd anchor. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you tape an ankle.